Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. One that's finally reached 50 Cent. As a while back, some of you remember when we covered a story about a DJ who played 50 Cent in the club during a Ja Rule concert. And 50 finally reacted to it, and it made headlines and sparked hilarious reactions. More on this in a bit. Today we also have a detailed report that showed the biggest songs of all time based on digital downloads, a format that's on its deathbed since streaming took over. And the report included only a few hip-hop songs led by Eminem. But today we'll start with news from the Grammys that goes: Dr. Dre, Missy Elliott, Lil Wayne and Sylvia Rhone to be honored at the Recording Academy honors presented by the Black Music Collective event during Grammy Week 2023. And here's what they will be receiving. All 4 honorees will receive the Recording Academy Global Impact Award for their personal and professional achievements in the music industry. Dre, Missy and Wayne have won Grammys before now, and Sylvia Rhone is a music executive who's currently the chair and CEO of Epic Records. This is reportedly the 2nd annual Black Music Collective event, and from the CEO of the Recording Academy, Harvey Mason Jr. "I'm so thrilled to honor and celebrate these 4 giants in the music industry." He added, "Last year's inaugural event was such a highlight during Grammy Week, and now with Dre, Missy, Wayne and Sylvia there to pay tribute to this year, it's definitely going to be another night to remember. I continue to be proud of the work of our Black Music Collective, as it's a vital part of what we do here at the Academy." And on to the next point. If you recall, a few weeks ago, this hit the web reportedly from a Ja Rule concert.
Only another hard they gonna play 50 at Ja Rule shit.
And back then, users on social media were all patiently waiting for 50 Cent to react. And now weeks later, 50 took to social media a few hours ago and shared this. LOL laughing emoji. Now this is some funny-ish, I wish I had something to do with it laughing and clapping emojis. So this rules out the claims that 50 Cent paid the DJ to play in the club during the show. And in reaction, some are wondering, and for this to be the only thing that talk about at a Ja Rule show, what about the rest of the show? And while the whole timeline is in tears right now, laughing, some took the time to revisit 50 Cent's take about the impact of the song on his haters when it released.
That record was a nightmare.
Really?
Now you gotta imagine for the first time when you hear it, if you are trying to be anti-me.
And you know what it is too, bro? Not only when you first heard it, it's still today.
It's
And that comes from any beefs that you had, any relationships, whatever. That come on, you like,
yeah.
And it could be in your most happiest times, and it'll come on.
I hate this one.
Yeah.
If you recall, Irv Gotti was working overtime to block 50 Cent from succeeding at the start, and in his own words, he blocked 50 into the hands of Eminem and Dr. Dre.
I blocked it until he fell into M and Dre's lap.
And 50 wasn't exaggerating when he said "In the Club hit them hard." From Irv Gotti, check it out.
Worldwide Plaza. Rule was in the office. He was in there having a good time. And here comes Flex at 7 o'clock. I got the news. So he said, all right, let's listen. Let's listen to it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, oh God, Dre, right? So boom. So then, no, but wait a minute. You're bringing it back. So I'm like, all right, the beat is nuts. He may have one, but let's see if he connected the dots lyrically. He may have not connected the dots lyrically. You find me in the I'm like, is it? I turned the Rule and everyone in the office, and I said, yeah, buckle up. We have a major problem. This record, and he's with Jimmy Iovine, Dr. Dre, and Eminem.
And things were never the same. The record still haunts Ja Rule till this day, and this sums it up. The beef that keeps on giving, skull and laughing emojis. On to the next point. A recent report from Chartmasters on the most downloaded songs of all time shows some interesting results, as this is just in time as the digital download era is on its deathbed due to streaming. And the report opens with, on April 28, 2003, a store called iTunes opened, ultimately it severely damaged the music industry, but it also granted millions of sales for many global hits. Now that this market is in its last breath, we review the very biggest songs from this era, with the top selling tracks in the world combining both downloads and ringtones. In this article, we will list down the songs that cracked 15 million digital sales. The overall number one will make you laugh, and it's no lies detected and pun intended, as the number one song of all time on this format is indeed, from laughing my freaking bum off, the global hit song Party Rock Anthem. And for hip hop songs, Eminem leads with Love the Way You Lie featuring Rihanna at 18.89 million digital downloads. These are pure sales. And next up for hip hop is Low by Flo Rida, Lose Yourself by Eminem, and Blurred Lines. And it's interesting to see that the latest song to make the list released in 2014, which coincides with when the streaming era started to pick up steam, and by 2017 it was pretty much over for the other formats, and I'd argue that the overall perceived value of music has fallen since then. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and see you on the next one.